Yo, yo, yo. I don't know what happened there, but we live, y'all. We are live. I hope you guys can hear me fine. What's going on? Salute, salute. It's your boy Jay Jordan back again for another Liberty watch along. This is a surprise one. I don't usually do home games for the Liberty because I'm usually there, but today I am here at the house and we're gonna be watching this game live from home. Salute to everybody joining now. Salute, salute, salute. Um, Janelle, you first. I see you, girl. I see you first. I'm gonna put you up there. You always tend to be first. But today we have a matchup between the Washington Mystics, the winless Washington Mystics, and the New York Liberty, who are 5-2. Daniel, salute, my guy. What's going on? This is gonna be. I'm hoping this is a stress-free watch along. I'm hoping the Liberty just come out and do what they need to do, and don't play around. There's some changes to the starting lineups for the Liberty. We'll get to in a moment. But for those who do want to watch this game live, it is on Ion, ION. You can also watch these Ion games on League Pass if you don't have access to Ion. Ion is an over-the-air channel. If you have an antenna or if you have cable, whatever, it's one of those obscure channels, but you'll be able to find it if you look hard enough. I'm watching on YouTube TV, so I'm able to. That's where I'm going to be watching the game from today. Daniel asks, will Elena Deladon be back next season? Who knows? She's still in the. We haven't heard anything from her since she decided to step away from this season. So we shall see. I think for Ion, it's similar to the NFL when it comes to I guess regional coverage. So over here in the Northeast, we're getting the Washington and New York Liberty feed. I think for if you're, I guess, in the Vegas area, because there's a couple other games tonight that are on Ion. So I think if you're trying to watch the Vegas Atlanta game, if you're in the Vegas or Atlanta area, you'll be able to watch it on Ion. And if you're in the Connecticut, Dallas region, I think you'll be able to watch on Ion as well. So I think it's region specific, similar to how the NFL does their regional coverage during the NFL season, if you're familiar with that. So we have 4 games tonight. 3 of them start at 7:30, which is the Las Vegas Aces versus the Atlanta Dream. And the other game is the Dallas Wings versus the Connecticut Sun. The late game tonight is the Phoenix Mercury versus the Minnesota Lynx. All of these games are on Ion, and you can also access them on League Pass. Remember, blackout restrictions still do apply. So if you're trying to watch, for instance, the Liberty game in New York on League Pass, you will be blacked out. So just be aware of that. Alrighty, so starting lineups for the Washington Mystics. From what I've seen, we have Julie Van Loo, Ariel Atkins, Carly Samuelson, Stephanie Dolson, and Shakira Austin. I will verify that. That's the last update for the starting lineups that I've seen, but I will verify that for us momentarily. For the Liberty, we have a change in the starters. It's Sabrina Ionescu, Benijah Laney Hamilton, Kayla Thornton, Brianna Stewart, and Jonquel Jones. Courtney Vandersloot is out with back soreness, so she will not be playing tonight. I have that in the ticker scrolling on the screen below. The bench for the Liberty is Kayla Thornton. I have to erase Kayla's name. Marquisha Davis, Niara Sabali, Kennedy Burke, Ivana Dojkic, and Leonie Fabich. Let me erase Kayla's name from the bench. She has been upgraded to a starter for tonight. Boom. So that is updated. Let me verify with the Washington Mystics. Make sure Liz, salute to Liz. I'm glad you could be here to tune in for the watch along. Yep. So the lineup I have for the Mystics is correct. For them, Brittany Sykes still out with the ankle injury. They haven't really been updating her return date, so that's interesting to see. But that is the lineup for them. Aisha Hines Allen, Aaliyah Edwards, Shatori Walker Kimbrough, Jade Melbourne, Emily Engsler, and Dee Dee Richards fell out the bench for the Washington Mystics. All right. Before this game gets started, we do have some news from around the WNBA that happened this week. Most shockingly, was Tiffany Hayes, who played with Connecticut last year. She retired at the end of the season. She surprisingly came out of retirement to sign a contract with the Las Vegas Aces. As you know, I think last stream I said they waived Diasia Fair. And so everybody speculated that they would be plotting a move here. And indeed they did. They ended up signing Tiffany Hayes out of retirement to their roster. The only other news that happened was the Seattle Storm waived Dulcie Fanka Mengiadu. She played a good amount of minutes last season, but I guess with the new additions, it just wasn't going to work this year. So Dulcie gets waived from the Seattle Storm. All right, so we're about 2 minutes out. Put up a quick poll. Who do you think is going to win this game today? Who do you think? Who wins tonight's game? Let's get this situated. Oh, I know what I did wrong. Let's go to add that. Start a poll for us. There we go. Liberty, Mystics. I mean, this should be 100% Liberty. I mean, I'm hoping so. Start that poll. Daniel says, Jay, I'm going to the Sparks versus Macy's game next month. Oh, that should be. I mean, you guys should win that game. Depending on if Brittany Sykes is back or not, but you guys should still win that game. Okay. All right, we still got about a minute remaining. Let me make sure everything here is up to par. Close that down. Make sure our scores are working here. All right, cool. Looks like our scores are indeed working. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's tough loss for you guys yesterday. Chicago. Yeah. Chicago ended up beating y'all. And Indiana lost to Seattle. It wasn't even really a close game at the end. I saw Caitlin Clark's comment saying she feels like they're hammering her or whatever the case may be. But they're gonna have to figure some things out there. About 2 minutes they have on the screen here until countdown. So we got about 2 minutes until this game. Drizzy Daz, salute. What's going on, fam? Hope all is well. Like I was saying earlier, if you do want to watch this game, it is on Ion. That's an over-the-air channel. You can get it if you have an antenna. You should have it on cable. It's one of those obscure channels. But every Friday, games will be on Ion. So that's where you should look to find them. This can't be Brooklyn at this time. This camera shot they're showing. That has to be Brooklyn at like early in the morning because the streets are like completely empty. Nelson, salute. What's going on? Snowman, salute to you. Appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. All right, the broadcast has started. Liberty are currently in the 3rd seed with a 5-2 record. I know Mystics are, of course, last place with a 0-7 record. Salute to you for subscribing, Snowman. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Right, I think everything is good to go on my end. Everything is on. Jersey Des, thanks for subscribing, bro. Appreciate it. Salute. 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 All right. I got a poll up. Liberty Mystics, who wins the game? Man, somebody voted for the Mystics. I hope they're a Mystics fan, and I hope you're wrong tonight. Liberty, as I mentioned earlier, as you can see on the screen, no Courtney Vandersloot. Excuse me, she's out with a back injury. Not having a super solid year. Turnovers are up for her. And also for the Mystics, no Brittany Sykes. She's been out from like game 2 or 3 for them. So it's been a struggle for the Mystics. That's been a struggle. Jersey said that was the at least you admitted it. I appreciate it. Shakira Austin is playing tonight. She's been like on a minutes restriction and been in and out the lineup, dealing with a hip injury that she sustained last year. So she's still a work in progress. I will be keeping track of all the scores. You can see them at the bottom of the screen. Those scores should update for the other games that are going on as well. They're showing the lineups on the screen, showing the starting lineups. It's the same ones we have here. Only difference is Shakira Austin, they have her as a forward guarding Breanna Stewart like she did in the season opener. And Stephanie Dolson is guarding Jonquel Jones. All right, everybody's over here hugging, kissing, and nice to see you, whatever. And it's time for game time, people. Let me end this poll while I still can. Tip-off is about to happen now. So we got 83% for the Liberty, 16% for the Mystics. Let's see what happens tonight. Mystics at Liberty. This is the second matchup of the season. Liberty won the first one 85-80. Jump ball between Shakira and Jonquel, and we're off. Jonquel wins the tip, and we're off, people. Sabrina Ionescu with the ball. Over to Benijah Laney. She's guarded by Carly Samuelson. Over to Jonquel. Jonquel with the ball. Hand off to Sabrina. I don't even see the shot clock. They don't even have the shot clock on the screen. Kayla Thornton, wide open 3. Oh, and we missed the first shot of the game. Rebound to Washington. Breanna Stewart, I think, should have took that layup, but she tried to get oh, good cut by Carly Samuelson, guarded by Benijah. She does a fall-away jumper, misses. Rebound, Stewie. Stewie with the ball. Stewie picks up her dribble over to Jonquel, and it's a turnover. I don't know why Breanna Stewart picked up her dribble at half court, and the Liberty with their first turnover of the game. We are already starting with the foolishness. Already starting with it. So it's going to be Washington ball when they get back to the broadcast. They're showing a player profile on Benijah Laney. Ball back in play. Oh, man. Carly Samuelson with the drive. She kicks it out to Steph Dolson for 3. She's used to these rims. She misses. Sabrina with the rebound. Sabrina dribbling through traffic. And the Liberty, thankfully, and there's a foul called on Ariel Atkins. The Liberty playing sloppy already. Sabrina tries to dribble between 2 Mystics players and almost turns the ball over. They're showing the coach of the Mystics, Eric Tebow. Benijah Laney in the paint. She goes. Corner to Kayla Thornton. Top to Stewie for 3. And she misses. Benijah Laney. The Liberty haven't been a good 3-point shooting team. They've hit in spurts, but their threes haven't been consistent enough this year. Sabrina with the ball. Sabrina hesitation dribble. And a foul called on Julie Van Loo. Foul called on Julie Van Loo. So Sabrina will go to the line for free throws. We're getting some good wide open looks from 3. They're just not falling like they were last year. So Sabrina at the line for free throws. Sabrina at the line for free throws. She hits the first. And Sabrina at the line for the second, and she buries the second. So the Liberty are finally on the board. 8 minutes, 30 seconds into the game, and we have our first points. Van Loo brings the ball up the court. Over to Atkins. Back to Van Loo. Van Loo, they switch. They go corner to Shakira Austin. She drives into the paint, and they call a foul on, that looks like on Breanna Stewart. Foul on Breanna Stewart. So Shakira Austin will go to the line for free throws. They call it on Benijah Laney, excuse me. Foul on Benijah Laney. I didn't really see a foul there, but Shakira Austin at the line for free throws. She makes the first. And Shakira Austin for the second, and she hits the second. So it's a tie game. Both teams have hit their free throws to start, and that's where we're at. Sabrina with the ball over to Jonquel at the top of the key. Jonquel, top of the key, three, buries it. Jonquel Jones on the board. We have our first field goal. Washington quickly up the court. Ariel Atkins Euro steps through and misses. Jonquel with the rebound. Sabrina pushing it now. Sabrina gets to the paint, goes with the left. Sabrina with the left and scores. Liberty up 7-2. Mystics with the ball. Steph Dolson looking, finds Ariel Atkins, top of the key, over to Van Loo. Van Loo going left. They're trying to post Shakira Austin. Van Loo down past to Shakira. She goes up and scores. That's too easy. Breanna Stewart has to crowd the ball on that, so that pass isn't so easy. A 7-4 Liberty. Over to Stewie. Stewie, wing three, and misses. Kayla Thornton with the rebound. Kayla Thornton goes up, gets blocked, and fouled by Stephanie Dolson. It looks like that should be a foul on Steph Dolson. And Kayla Thornton will go to the line. That's what I like about Kayla Thornton. She chases down these offensive rebounds, unlike other people on our team. She's one of the scrappier players on our team. So Kayla Thornton at the line for her first free throws of the game, and she hits the first. So Liberty getting to the line early. And Kayla Thornton buries the second. Liberty are number 1 in the league in free throw percentage this season so far. So we are our best when we're getting to the line. Washington ball, 9-4 Liberty. Van Loo with the ball. Van Loo goes behind the back, one leg fall away on Stewie and drops it in. She has a nice high arcing shot right over Stewie and scores. Stewie out to Kayla Thornton for three. Oh, and Kayla Thornton hits a three. She saw those 2 free throws go in, and now the 3 fell. Van Loo over to Steph Dolson. Steph Dolson for 3 to answer, misses. And they're fighting for the ball. Benijah with the ball, and it goes out of bounds off of Benijah. It was a fight for the ball. You got to clean up some of those offensive rebounds there. You can't allow them to get offensive boards. I think I like this lineup better than the one we actually start. And ball is in play. Shakira Austin over to Carly Samuelson. Carly tries to drive on Sabrina. She spins, throws it up, bounces off the front rim, and Jonquel with the rebound. Jonquel over to Sabrina. Sabrina brings it across half court. Over to, Jonquel takes her eyes off the ball, and it's a turnover by the Liberty. Carly Samuelson on the break, and she lays it up and scores. Turnovers already. Liberty already have 2 turnovers so far. It's 12-8 Liberty. Breanna Stewart over to Sabrina. Sabrina drives. Good cut by Benijah right in the front of the basket, and she scores. Good assist by Sabrina. 14-8 Liberty. Van Loo drives quickly to the basket. She gets stopped. Shakira Austin back to Van Loo. Van Loo switches sides of the court over to the left side to Steph. Over to Carly Samuelson. She drives. She's looking for somebody. Carly Samuelson in the corner. She doesn't know what to do. She just has the ball. 4 seconds. Looking for somebody. Don't foul, Jonquel. Please don't foul. And a shot clock violation. Thank you. It looked like Jonquel was about to reach in and get a foul. Thankfully, she doesn't. And we have a shot clock violation. Great defense by the Liberty there. Ball back in play. 14-8 Liberty. Breanna Stewart driving on Shakira. Goes up, throws up the floater, misses, and doesn't get her rebound. Rebound Carly Samuelson. Over to Van Loo. Liberty need to get back. And Shatori Walker-Kimbrough. Oh, who's that? That's Dee Richards with the basket, actually. So Dee Richards back in New York playing against the Liberty and scores. It's 14-10. Liberty slow to get back in transition there. Benija with the ball. Benija driving. She pulls up for the mid-range jump shot, misses the whole rim, and Shakira Austin with the rebound. Van Loo with the ball, calling for the screen. Gets the screen over to Shakira Austin, and she misses. Rebound, Liberty. Hand off to Sabrina. Sabrina drives on Dee. Goes corner to Benija. Benija, corner three, misses. And the Mystics have the ball. Liberty, the threes just have not been there this year. These are some wide open looks that we have to hit. Shakira Austin drives, spin move on Stewie, throws it up and misses. The Liberty have numbers if they want it. Shakira Austin's on the floor, and Steph Dolson with the foul. She's holding her hand there. It looked like her hand got jammed. And it looks like a timeout is on the floor. That should be immediate timeout here. So with 4 minutes, 15 seconds to go, Liberty are up 14-10. Still some things we need to clean up. Turnovers and getting back in transition. The Mystics really beat us back there a couple plays already. Alrighty, let's look at these other scores. We got the Vegas is down 7-3 to Atlanta. And Dallas is up 13-8 on Connecticut so far in the first quarters of these games. Interesting. Very interesting. Alrighty, folks. Thanks for everybody who's tuned in. The next time we'll probably do a watch along is Tuesday. There won't be any tomorrow and Sunday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of next week, we'll have watch alongs all week long. I think the Liberty play on Tuesday. Then we have off on Wednesday, so I'll do another game, and then Thursday we play again, I believe. So all week long next week, we'll be having watch along. So make sure you're subscribed and those noti bells are clicked so you get notified whenever I schedule them. The game so far, it's been I wish the Liberty would have came out with some more force. I know Washington is a very good defensive team. But I would like the Liberty to come out like they did last game against the Mercury. We scored 33 points in the first quarter. But I would like us to see some more effort here. Nelson says that Liberty lost to Chicago Sky when we were first place in WNBA undefeated was painful and the crowd was silent. Yeah, that was a tough game. That was a tough game. I was at that game. It was tough. But hopefully that woke the Liberty up and they know when they play Chicago what they need to do to be better. Because we can't repeat that again. All right, the broadcast is coming back. People are cheering for something. I don't know what's going on. They may be showing something on the video board. But the broadcast isn't showing that. Jonquel, it looks like we're making some substitutions here. Looks like some substitutions have been made. Jonquel Jones is on the bench, so that means Niara Sabally is in. Breanna Stewart is shooting a free throw. I think that was for the clear path foul. or transit. No, it was the transition take foul on Steph Dolson. So the Liberty are up 15-10. Ball in play, and the ball gets immediately inbounded and kicked out of bounds by Didi Richards. Leonie Fabic is into the game for the Liberty, as well as Niara Sabally. Ball inbounded with the Liberty. Breanna Stewart, line drive to the basket, goes up, gets fouled, and one. Breanna Stewart gets the basket and going to the line to complete the 3-point play. Shakira Austin is not a good matchup for Breanna Stewart. She's long and really disrupts her shot. So I think Sandy Brondello in the future, if as she misses the free throw, she has to do better with getting her off of Stewie if she wants Stewie to start cooking. Mystics ball is 17-10 Liberty. Over to Maisha Hines-Allen, over to Carly Samuelson. Carly Samuelson with the ball, looking for Maisha in the post. She goes, and ball goes out of bounds. They say it's off of Washington, and it's back to the Liberty. So it's Liberty ball, Breanna Stewart to inbound, and ball is inbounded to Sabrina Ionescu. Liberty up 17-10. Let's see if they can capitalize on this lead. Sabrina over to Benija. Benija guarded by her former teammate, Didi Richards. Over to Leonie Fabic, looking for Stewie in the mid-range area, guarded by Maisha Hines-Allen. Step back jumper, Stewie, cash. That's what you like to see. Step back 2 from Stewie. Maisha is barbecue chicken. And Liberty up 19-10. Good hands by Stewie. Tips it, and we have the steal. Liberty on the break. Outlet to Stewie. Oh, and she fumbles the ball. It slips right out of her hand. And the Liberty turn it over. That was a perfect pass from Sabrina. Dropped it right in the basket. And Stewie thinking about the basket before she even catches the ball. And it goes out of bounds. Ball back in play with the Mystics. Those are the type of mistakes we have to clean up there. Carly Samuelson over to Aaliyah Edwards, the rookie, is in the game. Handoff to Carly. Good hand by Benija. Benija gets the good defensive stop, and the Liberty have the ball. Sabrina off the screen. Pull up 3. Sabrina off the back rim. She chases down her rebound. Oh, good tip out by Stewie. Sabrina wide open for 3. Yeah! Sabrina Ionescu, 3-pointer. Liberty up 12. Let's see if we can continue to capitalize here. Carly Samuelson with the ball. Guarded by Stewie. Over to Maisha Hines-Allen in the post. She's by herself. She's looking. She drives. Goes up. Blocked by Niara. Niara Sabally with the block. That's what Niara is good at. She's really improved on her defense. Good tip out by Stewie. They're showing the replay. Sabrina misses the initial 3. Ball comes out. Stewie tips it back out to her. And she knocks down the 3. Foul. They're calling the foul on Leonie Fabic, trying to fight through the screen. So it stays Washington ball on the sideline to inbound. So we're at the 2:28 mark in the first quarter. Liberty have gone on a nice little run here. Ball back in play. Jade Melbourne in the game. She pulls up for 3, misses, and Stewie with the rebound. Breanna Stewart pushing it over to Benija, left side of the floor. She pulls up, looking for somebody, and goes back out to Stewie, top of the key. Stewie crossover over to Sabrina. Sabrina, deep 3. Oh, Sabrina Ionescu for 3, and the Liberty up 15. I think I like Sabrina at the point. Timeout, Washington. Timeout, Washington. The Liberty on a nice run here. And Liberty, the last couple possessions since the transition take foul by Stephanie Dolson. Liberty have scored a free throw. Stewie makes a layup. Stewie makes a jumper. And then Sabrina hits back-to-back 3s there. So that's 3, 6, 8, 10, 11-0 run by the Liberty. And Washington is forced to take a timeout. This is what we need to do. We need to bury bad teams. When we get the lead, keep our foot on the gas. The upcoming national TV schedule they're showing on the screen. Chicago plays Indiana. Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark tomorrow, 12 noon. on ESPN. So at 12 noon, make sure you're on ESPN to watch the two rookies go head-to-head for the first time in the WNBA. Sabrina Ionescu already up to 10 points, 2 of 3 shooting from 3, 3 of 4 from the field. That's what we like to see. I like Sabrina at the point. I think Sandy should she's not gonna do it, but I think Sandy should not have Vandersloot come off the bench as a backup to limit her minutes like that. You can still play her at crunch time if you want, but you don't have to start her. So Washington inbounds and they immediately turn it over. Benija with the steal, goes up, left hand, and scores. Liberty up on a 13-0 run by the Liberty right now. Jade Melbourne brings it up left side of the floor by her bench. Middle of the floor, she has it. She's looking, finds Aaliyah Edwards. Aaliyah Edwards guarded by Niara and fouled by Niara. I don't think that should be a continuation there, but fouled by Niara on Aaliyah Edwards. So it's Mystics ball to inbound. Shatori Walker-Kimbrough to inbound. The lineup is Melbourne, Hines Allen, Edwards, Shatori Walker, and Ariel Atkins. Good cut by Atkins and scores. That was a great play. I guess they called a foul on that. Yeah, so it's an and 1 for Ariel Atkins. She cuts in the middle of the paint. I don't know where the foul is, but they do call a foul on Leone. That's her second foul. That's not a foul. She stopped moving, but that's Leone's second foul of the game. Atkins at the line to complete the 3-point play, and she does. 27-13, Liberty ball. Sabrina brings the ball up the court, goes behind the back, gets the screen from Jonquel. She pulls up for another 3 and misses. Rebound, Aaliyah Edwards. And Ariel Atkins has the ball. She passes it to Jane Melbourne. Jane Melbourne driving into the paint, throws it up with the left, misses, tipped out, and the Liberty have it. Dribble Kayla. Kayla Thornton with the ball. Niara Sabali is in the backcourt there, holding her nose. But she comes into the front court finally. Niara over to Kayla Thornton. Kayla Thornton over to Sabrina, guarded by Ariel Atkins. 7 on the shot clock. She's ISO'd. They clear it out. Sabrina drives, throws up the floater off the glass is good. Sabrina blows by Atkins and scores. What happened here? There's a stoppage of play here. Stoppage of play. So Washington to inbound. Atkins with the ball, right side of the floor. Atkins over to Melbourne. Melbourne guarded tightly by Benija. Melbourne has a dribble. She hasn't used it. Melbourne goes by Benija. She throws it up with the left and scores. Benija overplayed that, gave her the left-hand drive and scores. So it's 29-15 Liberty. Jonquel with the ball over to Sabrina. Sabrina picks up her dribble and bad pass by Sabrina. Steal by Shatori Walker-Kimbrough. She drives, throws it up, misses, and they call a foul on Sabrina. Foul on Sabrina. That was a bad pass by Sabrina trying to feed it into Benija, threw it behind her. And Shatori Walker-Kimbrough going to the line for 2 free throws here. She makes the first. It's actually 16 seconds to go, guys. 16 seconds to go here. And Shatori Walker-Kimbrough hits the second. 16 on the clock. 16 on the clock. Benija with the ball. 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Benija over to Sabrina. Sabrina deep 3 from the left-hand side. Buries it. Sabrina at the buzzer. Sabrina Ionescu. Another great first quarter for her. And just as I was talking about the Liberty need to put their foot on the next They scored 32 points in the first quarter after scoring 33 on Thursday. That game was Thursday, right? No, they scored. Oh, it was Wednesday. They played Phoenix. Sabrina, big three from the left wing, and Sabrina already killing so far. So end of the first, guys, is 32-17. Liberty on top. Sabrina up to 15 points, 3 of 5 from 3 so far. All right, let's get things ready for the second quarter here. Excuse me. So that was a good first quarter for the Liberty. We still have some things to clean up, but that was a good first quarter. Looking at the other scores, it looks like it's a low-scoring game. Is that score right? Las Vegas 11, Atlanta 10. That's a low-scoring first quarter. I wonder what's going on there. I'll take a look in a bit to see, but that's a very low-scoring quarter. Not expecting that. So let's get stuff ready for the second, people. Let's get stuff ready for the second. Cool. All right, we're all set here. Let's close that out for a bit. Let's take a look at our leading scorers for both teams so far. We know Sabrina's leading for the Liberty. Sabrina is leading with 15. Shakira Austin is leading with 4 for the Mystics. Shakira with 2 rebounds. Brianna Stewart with 5 rebounds for the Liberty. Van Loo with 2 assists for the Mystics. And Stewart with 3 assists for the Liberty to lead them so far. All right. I think I'm going to leave this here for us to take a look at here. I think that would be better suited for us. All right, cool. I hope you guys are able to see that. That should update with the players on the floor and their scores and whatnot. Hope that's big enough for you guys to see. All right, so it looks like we're starting the second quarter now with the Mystics, and the ball is back in play. 32-17. Jade Melbourne over to Shatori Walker Kimbrough. So it's Melbourne, Walker Kimbrough, Austin, Atkins, and who else is that? And Melbourne. I almost called them the Wizards. Mystics missed a shot. Liberty secured a rebound. Ivana Dojkic is in the game, throws a bad entry pass and turnover by the Liberty. Jane Melbourne with the ball over to Ariel Atkins, walk into a 3, and she buries it. Transition, turnover right to a basket, and the Mystics score the first points of the second. Dojkic running the point here. Dojkic over to Stewart. Stewart with the ball. Stewart dribbling and doing a lot of dribbling. Over to Kayla Thornton. Kayla Thornton over to Dojkic. Dojkic drives. No foul is called. She just throws it up, rattles around, and scores. We get lucky there. Dojkic just throws the ball up and rattles around from the base. Oh, Kayla Thornton with the steal in the backcourt. Goes up with the left and scores. Kayla Thornton already making a difference. Starting. The Mystics get the ball quickly back up the floor, but the Liberty... Oh, Marquisha Davis in the game, guys. Marquisha Davis getting some minutes. And a foul on the aforementioned Marquisha Davis. So Shatari Walker Kimbrough go into the line for 2 free throws. I didn't even recognize that was her on the floor. They're showing the replay. Kayla Thornton having her eyes in the backcourt. Austin tries to do a pass. Notices that she's not looking. Tries to hold up. And Kayla Thornton jumps the lane and scores. Walker Kimbrough at the line, hits the first free throw. I think I need Kayla Thornton to start. I think so. And Walker Kimbrough buries the second. Ball in play with the Liberty. They have the score bug down. I guess they were having issues with it. It's Dojkic, Stewart, Thornton, Jonquel. We need to practice like entry passes on this team. But Thornton gets the ball back, goes to Marquisha. Marquisha drives, spin move, fall away jumper. Oh, it bounces around and misses. And Mystics with the ball quickly up in transition. Shatori Walker Kimbrough wide open for three. And she misses, thankfully. And a foul on the floor. Liberty need to get back quickly in off of these misses. The Mystics are beating them down the floor, and they're getting wide open shots. They're showing Brittany Sykes. She's still injured, as I mentioned before. She would be a nice player for the Liberty to have if they could eventually get her, but I don't think we can. Ball back and play with the Mystics. Melbourne with the ball, guarded by Marquisha. Kayla Thornton guarding Ariel. She pulls up for three, misses. Rebound Stewart. Stewart pushing the ball. Stewart finds Dojkic left side of the floor. Dojkic back to Stewart. Over to Kayla. Kayla, top of the key three, off the back rim. Jonquel with the rebound. Jonquel has to stop doing that. Jonquel in a crowd around three people. She tries to do a power dribble. She has to stop doing that. I don't know why she does. As a veteran, you should know you're triple teamed. Why are you taking a power dribble? You're one of the tallest players on the floor. But ball back with the Mystics. Over to Ariel Atkins, top of the key. And kick ball by Kayla Thornton. So it stays Mystics ball. They still don't have the score bug on the screen. But the score is 36-22. I guess they're having issues with it. Now they get it back. As I mentioned it. Shatori Walker Kimbrough to inbound. Over to Jade Melbourne. Melbourne left side of the floor. She gets the screen. Got to fight over that. Dojkic. Melbourne to the basket. Throws it up. Rolls around and scores. So Jade Melbourne to the basket. Scores on Ivana Dojkic. And she's going to the line for three. Ivana Dojkic, I think that's Ivana's second foul of the game. So Jade Melbourne for the three-point play, and she misses. Rebound, Brianna Stewart. So it's 36-24. Shakira Austin playing full court defense. She gets booked with a foul. Shakira's going to play Stewie tough. So if the Liberty want that matchup, they're going to have to get Shakira off of her. Stewie over to Kayla Thornton. Kayla Thornton, wide open corner three. Kayla, like, start me, please. Start me, please. And she hits another three from the same left corner. 39-24 Liberty. Switch out, Kayla. Miscommunication there. Ariel Atkins gets a wide open, but Jonquel with the rebound. Jonquel over to Stewie. I would like to see them get Marquisha a bucket here. Over to Jonquel. Jonquel corner to Marquisha. Marquisha denies the screen, goes up. They call a foul. Yes. So Marquisha Davis is going to the line to see if she can get her first points as a New York Liberty player. Marquisha Davis with Vandersloot out is getting early minutes here. The rookie out of Ole Miss. Marquisha Davis, first free throw is good. And Marquisha's on the board. Marquisha is on the board. Marquisha at the line for the second. And she misses the second. So she's 1 for 2 from the line. 40-24 Liberty at the 6:40 mark. Melbourne over to Atkins. Over to Shatori. Shatori Walker Kimbrough with the ball. Guarded by Jonquel. They switch back. Good switch back. Over to Steph Dolson at the free throw line. Over to Jade Melbourne. She goes left. She goes all the way to the left. Gets to the basket. Throws it up. And scores. Jade Melbourne making a difference here. She's going left. She's going right. And it doesn't matter. The Liberty cannot stop her. 40-26. It looks like Benija's coming back into the game. Jonquel with the ball by the 3-point line. Steph Dolson playing her tight. Jonquel playing loose with the ball here. Jonquel looks to attack Steph Dolson. Pulls up. And she throws it. Gets tipped out of bounds. It stays Liberty ball. Oh, they actually call a foul on Stephanie Dolson. Excuse me. Stephanie Dolson on the reach-in. Jonquel doesn't have the foot speed. Breanna Stewart has to rotate over to cut off that driving lane there. Shakira Austin is not a threat from there. Ball back in play with the Liberty. Jonquel cuts, throws it up, and misses. Mystics with the rebound. Atkins in transition over to Melbourne. Melbourne goes back to the basket, throws it up with the right. Jade Melbourne scores again. She is their offense right now. Going right at whoever the Liberty put up there. And timeout Liberty. Jade Melbourne getting minutes in this game, and she's leading them in scoring up to 8 points. It's just downhill attacks, getting right to the basket, going right, going left, and it doesn't matter. And it's a timeout Liberty, 40-28. All right, so in that second quarter, the Mystics have found something working here. They're going with this lineup with Jade Melbourne, Walker Kimbrough, Atkins, Austin, and Dolson. Jade Melbourne, 4 for 6, 8 points. I think all 8 of her points have been in the second quarter here. Marquisha Davis got into the game. She made her free throw. So it was good to see her get at least a point on the board for the Liberty in her career. So the lineup they're going to have out there is Kayla Thornton. Is basically the starters. Yeah, so they're going to have the starters out there. I would hope this is a game that Brondello uses more of the bench, gives Kennedy Burke some minutes. I know she's trying to rest her because she had a grueling off overseas season playing in France. But I would like to see Kennedy get some more minutes. I'm looking at these other scores. Vegas doing what Vegas does. They're up 24-15 now in the second quarter. And Connecticut has retaken the lead on Dallas 32-27. Let's take a look at the box score here really quick. I want to see what the foul trouble is looking like for the Liberty. Liberty, not too much in foul trouble. It's just the bench players that are in foul trouble here. We got Leonie Favich with 2, Marquisha Davis with 2, and Dojkic with 2. Niara Sabali with 1. Sabrina with 1, and Benija Laney Hamilton with 1 as well. For the Mystics, you have Steph Dolson with 3, Shakira with 1, Van Loo with 1, Atkins with 2, and Hines Allen with 1. So 8 total fouls for the Mystics. You have 9 total for the Liberty. Luckily, their starters are not in foul trouble. So it looks like they're coming back to the game now. They're showing Sabrina's first quarter. She was locked in from the jump. Hitting threes, going to the basket. It was a good quarter for her, but let's see if she can continue. She's up to 15 points, 5 of 7 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3. So it's Liberty ball to inbound, and they inbounded to Breanna Stewart. Handoff to Sabrina Ionescu. Sabrina with the ball. Sabrina gets the pass to Benija on the left side, looking for Jonquel in the post. Jonquel drives. Reverse spin, gets under the basket, throws it up, and hits the bottom of the rim. She gets on the ball. Jonquel finds Benija over to Sabrina. Sabrina over to Kayla. Kayla for another 3, and it hits off the top of the backboard, and ball to the Washington Mystics. The ball is stuck at the top of the backboard here. I don't know what they're going to do here. They have to get a broom or something, try and tip it out. But the ball is stuck right at the top of the backboard, and one of the guys on the sideline that mops up the floor used the broom to get it out. So it's 40-28 Liberty. We're at the about 5:13 left to go in the first half here. Ball and play with Melbourne. Slow my clock down a little bit. 6. Atkins over to Dolson. There we go. Dolson looking for Melbourne. Melbourne. Oh, bounce pass into Shakira, and it bounces off Shakira's hands. Turnover. Mystics over to Kayla. Over to Sabrina. Sabrina for 3. Sabrina Ionescu. Another 3. 4 for 5 from 3 for Sabrina. And it's 43-28. Looks like her 3-point percentage is getting back. Foul on Benijah Laney Hamilton. Washington is in the bonus the rest of this quarter. They're showing the replay of Sabrina's last 3. And they're putting up the wrong stats. The Ion broadcast having a tough one here. So Jade Melbourne going to the line for free throws. Washington is in the bonus. So every time they get fouled, they will be shooting foul shots the rest of this game here. The rest of this quarter, excuse me. So Jade Melbourne up to 9 points already. All of her shots have been basically right at the basket and free throws. She misses the second free throw, rebound, Niara Sabally. So it's Ionescu, Sabally, Stewart, Hamilton, Laney Hamilton, and Thornton for the Liberty. Over to Niara, over to Benijah, and a foul on Carly Samuelson. She smacks Benijah as she got caught in the ear. So it's Liberty ball, side out. One more foul, and the Liberty will be in the bonus, and they will be shooting free throws. So Benijah the inbound right in front of her bench, and the ball goes to Sabrina. Sabrina over to Stewie. Stewie, foul line jumper, misses, gets her own rebound. Gets fouled by Carly Samuelson, and the Liberty will be shooting free throws. So Stewie going to the line to shoot free throws here. She got fouled on her offensive rebound. Liberty are ranked second in points, this is last season's. They were ranked first or second in all major offensive categories. This season, not so much. They were shooting 37% from 3 last season. I think they're down to 30% this year. It looks like there's some blood on the basketball that the trainers are trying to get out. It looks like Breanna Stewart is the one who's actually bleeding here. So Terry Acosta, I think she's the trainer here. They're trying to stop the bleeding. It looks like on Stewie's left palm. She got a cut here. She's trying to get that blood stopped as soon as possible. She has to shoot the free throws. So if she doesn't, I think she can't come in the rest of the game. So she's trying to get that blood stopped as soon as possible. I think they do get it stopped. They get it bandaged up, and Breanna Stewart is going to the line to shoot her free throws now. Breanna Stewart already up to 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 5 points. She misses the first. And she buries the second. So it's 44-29 Liberty. It's Van Loo, Aaliyah Edwards, Hines Allen, Samuelson, and who's the other person? Ariel Atkins. Good communication by the Liberty on these switches. That's what I like to see. Maisha with the ball on the right side. Over to Van Loo. Van Loo, middle of the floor. Van Loo trying to go on Kayla Thornton. She gets around her, scoops it up, misses. Rebound, Liberty. Breanna Stewart, I think that's her 10th rebound. She goes quickly to the basket, goes up with the left. That was a rush shot and misses. Atkins out to Maisha Hines-Allen. She goes up and scores. Liberty get beat back down in transition. Sabrina guarding Hines-Allen is not the matchup you want in the open court. Good crossover by Sabrina. Sabrina looking, goes corner to Benijah. Benijah always ends up stepping on the sideline right in front of the Liberty bench. It's like a constant thing for her, and it's a turnover by the Liberty. Liberty up to 7 turnovers compared to 5 for the Mystics. That's one thing we really have to cut down on. And that was an unforced error there. Ariel Atkins with the ball over to Edwards. Edwards drives on Niara Sabali, goes back into her, and they call a foul. Aaliyah Edwards takes it to Niara Sabali, and foul called on Sabali. I think that's Sabali's second foul of the game. So Edwards going to the line for free throws and to cut into this lead. It's 44-31. She shoots the first and misses the first. Substitutions happening here. Substitutions happening. Let's see who comes in. So it looks like Jonquel Jones is back into the game. Aaliyah Edwards hits the second free throw. Oh, Sabrina almost turns it over, thankfully, but she recovers it. Gets it into the front court. Bad pass. Oh, they call a foul on Hines-Allen for stopping the progress of Stewart. That looked like a risky pass. Luckily, we get bailed out with the foul. And Breanna Stewart is going back to the line for free throws. Both teams are in the foul bonus right now. Both teams are in the bonus. Oh. So Stewie at the line, and she buries both free throws. It's 32-46. Approaching 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. Atkins with the ball, top of the key. Atkins over to Samuelson, right side of the floor. She drives on Jonquel, picks up her dribble. Hines-Allen from the top of the key buries a three. Maisha Hines-Allen with a three. Leonie Fabich is in the game for the Liberty. So it's an 11-point game here for the Liberty. Sabrina with the ball. Sabrina gets the screen from Stewie, gets the screen from Jonquel, but she dribbles it out. Stewie gets the screen from Jonquel, top of the key. 3 misses. It's not the shot we needed. And Washington quickly back up over to Hines-Allen. Back to Van Loo. They double Maisha Hines-Allen. She splits the double and scores. It's a single-digit game now. 37-46. I don't know what kind of double team that was, but the Liberty need to fix it. Jonquel, top of the key. Can she hit another one? Oh, rolls in and out. Liberty settling for threes again, and it's a 9-point game. Atkins quickly up the court, left side of the floor. Comes off the screen. Hines-Allen wide open again. Van Loo, corner to Samuelson. She loads for three, buries it. And Washington fighting back. Liberty with the same second quarter issues again. Cannot close here. It's 46-40. Timeout, Sandy Brondello. So Washington go on their own run right here. And they've clawed back from a double-digit lead all the way to 6 points. I don't know what happened here. Sabrina backs off. Hines-Allen spins right through the double team and gets a layup. So the Liberty settling for threes on the last couple possessions, leading to Washington Mystics buckets. Washington's outscoring New York 23-14 in this second quarter. A repeat of Wednesday's game against the Mercury, where they outscored them by double digits in the first and let them right back into the game in the second. Looking at these other games, we have Vegas is up 32-25 on Atlanta, and Connecticut is up 40-34 on Dallas. Let's take a look at what it looking like. Who's the leading scorers for both? So Arike Gumbawale is up to 11 points for Dallas. Bree Jones up for 8 for Connecticut. Alyssa Thomas with 5 rebounds. Tiara McCowan for Dallas with 5. Agumbawale with 4 assists. And Alyssa Thomas with 6 assists. For this Aces game here, you have Asia Wilson with 12 points to lead the Aces. Ryan Howard with 7. Kia Stokes with 6 rebounds. Cheyenne Parker Tice with 7. Kelsey Plum with 3 assists. Ryan Howard with 2 assists. All right, so we have some pretty competitive games so far. No double-digit leads anymore. The Liberty just gave up their double-digit lead. So we'll see what happens here. Salute to everybody who's tuned in for this Liberty watch along. Liberty trying to win their second straight game, trying to beat the winless Washington Mystics. They're fighting back in the second quarter, I will say, for the Mystics. They are outscoring the Liberty, I think 23 to 14 in this quarter so far. Liberty defensive rotations are all over the place, not knowing their personnel, leaving people wide open. They're getting mismatches with bigs guarding smalls. With smalls guarding bigs, excuse me. And when they come to double, then they're just spraying the ball all over the court. I don't know why the scheme is to switch, but the Liberty have to figure it out. Benijah Laney into the paint, goes up, throws up the layup, and scores. Great play out of the timeout. For once, one timeout, we don't turn the ball over out of it, and the Liberty go up by 8. Fight over that. Thank you. Mystics with the ball. Over to Van Loo. Miscommunication there again. Van Loo, step back 3, tries to bank it in, and rebound Atkins. Over to Aaliyah Edwards. She drives, goes up with the left, misses. Hines Allen with the rebound. Over to Van Loo. Van Loo for the right 3 and buries it. Offensive rebounds. Again, killing the Liberty. And it's a 5-point game. Buddha Bandre. I cannot put the game on the screen. That's a copyright issue. You're trying to get my account banned. If I could stream the game, I would. But I cannot. Foul on the Mystics. Liberty going to the line. Jonquel at the line for free throws. And she misses the first. Jonquel at the line for her second. And she hits the second. So Liberty trying to hang on in this quarter. They're up 6. They were up by as many as 12, 13 points at one point. Trying to hold on to close this quarter. Van Loo into the paint. Over to Maisha Hines-Allen. Maisha Hines-Allen over to Atkins. Atkins drives, and she throws it out of bounds, thankfully. Liberty, their defensive rotations need work still. But ball quickly in to Sabrina Ionescu. Sabrina with the ball. Sabrina looking. Finds Benijah. Benijah guarded by Carly Samuelson. Fall away jumper. Benijah off the front rim. And ball with Washington here. Aaliyah Edwards brings it up. UConn on UConn. Guarded by Brianna Stewart. Van Loo with the ball. 14 on the shot clock. Van Loo. They keep going under on Van Loo. She pulls up for 3. And Maisha Hines-Allen gets fouled. We're giving up offensive rebounds. People are not boxing out, excuse me. And Maisha Hines-Allen with another offensive board. And she's going to the line for free throws. That's the Liberty's weakness here. Offensive boards. Giving up offensive boards. Hines-Allen for the first free throw. And it bounces high off the rim and drops. Substitutions being made. Hines-Allen has one more to shoot. Van Loo to the bench. Melbourne and Shatori Walker into the game. She hits the second. So 17 seconds left on the shot clock for the Liberty. And Brianna Stewart brings it up court. 10 seconds on the shot clock. She drives on Hines Allen, goes over to Jonquel. Jonquel pump fakes, resets, 3, misses. Hines Allen with the rebound, goes out of bounds. And the Liberty have 0.9 on the shot clock here. It looks like the referee's debating. It goes, Hines Allen has it. It hits off Hines Allen's hand. It hits off Jade Melbourne's leg. That should be Liberty ball. I don't know what the big discrepancy is. The referee was standing right there. It hits off Melbourne's leg and goes out of bounds. So Liberty with 0.9 on the shot clock here. I guess they're going to the 1.3 on the shot clock, so they add an extra second. A terrible pass by Sabrina, and that's how the quarter ends. Very anticlimactic. Everybody knew that was the play, and Sabrina tries to force it in there. Turnover, and that's how the quarter ends. Liberty 49, Washington 45. Washington outscores the Liberty 28-17 in that quarter, so we basically give back that big lead that we had. Second quarters are going to be the Liberty's doom coming in when it gets crunch time, because there's no way we to 0-17 you give up 28 points and you only score 17. It's like they take their foot off the gas, start not executing as they should. But it is what it is at this point. Let's take a look at the box scores in a minute. Let me get that ready for us here. All right, so let's get the box score up and we'll take a look. All right, cool. Let's take a look. I hope you guys can see that box score on the screen. So Liberty, Mystics 45, Liberty 49. New York outscores them 32-17 in the first. Washington outscores the Liberty 28-17 in the second, which is why it's a 4-point game right now. So we got Steph Dolson played 9 minutes, no points, 1 rebound, 3 fouls. Shakira Austin with 11 minutes, 4 points, 3 rebounds. Van Loo with 5 points and 4 assists. You have Samuelson with 5 points, a rebound and an assist, and Atkins with 6 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 fouls for her. Their bench, I keep doing this. Their bench, Hines Allen came and gave good minutes, 9 points, 4 rebounds, 2 of them offensive, which led to second chance points for them. Aaliyah Edwards with 1, Shatori Walker Kimbrough with 4, Dee Richards with 2, and Jade Melbourne with 9. She came in that second quarter and really contributed. Engsler hasn't entered the game. They're shooting 33% from 3, 44% from the field, and 78% from the line. They only have 6 turnovers. For the Liberty, Kayla Thornton got the start today. She has 10 points, 2 rebounds, 2 of 5 shooting from 3. Lainey Hamilton with 6 and 2 fouls. We have Stewie with 8 and 10 rebounds already. Jonquel Jones with 4 points and 5 rebounds. Sabrina Ionescu leading the way with 18 points, 4 of 6 from 3, 6 from 8 from the field. She does have 3 turnovers, has to cut down on the turnovers. Niara Sabally played 6 minutes, no points, 2 rebounds, and 2 fouls, but was a +8 in her minutes. Leonie Fabich, no points and an assist, a +2 in her minutes. Marquisha Davis scored her first point in her WNBA career, hit a free throw. She's 1 for 2 from the line, only played 4 minutes. Ivana Dojkic came in, has 2 points, but has 2 fouls. Everybody on the bench who's played has 2 fouls. Kennedy Burke and, of course, Vandersloot is injured today, so no minutes for them. 45% from the Liberty from the field, 38% from 3, 71% from the line. We missed 4 free throws. uncharacteristic for the Liberty. But the rebound battle, we're winning at 21-16, but there's been some timely offensive rebounds for the Liberty that have cost us points. Their turnovers up to 8, so we're losing the turnover battle 8-6. Losing the assist battle 11-10. They have 5 steals to our 4, and that's why the score is what it is right now. All right, they're in the halftime break right now. We're gonna take a look at the other games from around the league right now. So we'll take a look at this Vegas Atlanta Dream game. The Aces are 4-1. Atlanta Dream are 3-2. So Alicia Clark for the Vegas Aces, no points but 4 rebounds. Kia Stokes, no points but 6 rebounds. Asia Wilson with 12 points and 5 rebounds and 3 blocks from her. She's trying to get MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. You have Kelsey Plum with 7 and Jackie Young with 10 and 5 rebounds. She does have 2 fouls. Gustafson off the bench with 3. Sydney Colson with 0. Kate Martin with 2 points, 3 rebounds. Plus 16 in her minutes. Kate Martin turning out to be a revelation for the Aces. For the Dream, Cheyenne Parker Tyus with 2 points and 7 rebounds. Tina Charles with 5 points and 3 rebounds. Alicia Gray with 5 points. Ryan Howard with 7 points. And Haley Jones with 2 points, 3 rebounds. Nia Coffey with no points. Hillman with no points. Powers with no points. But Dangerfield off the bench with 7 points for them. They're shooting 31% at the Dream are from the field, 34% for the Aces, 25% for 3 for the Aces, which is weird, and 42% for the Atlanta Dream. The turnovers are about equal. That's why the score is what it is right now. And last but not least, let's take a look at the last game that's going on right now. We have the Mercury taking on. Sorry, not the Mercury. The Wings taking on the Connecticut Sun. I'm thinking about the next game. So for Dallas, Monique Billings, 2 points, 3 rebounds. She's been a revelation for them. Maddie Segrist with 9 points. McCown with 8 points and 5 boards. You got Agumbawale with 11 to lead them with 4 assists. And Sevgi Uzun with 2 points and 2 assists. Off the bench, you have Kalani Brown with 2 points. And everybody else has not scored. They're shooting 57% from the field, which is pretty good. 28% from 3, and they missed 2 of their free throws. They do have 10 turnovers, which is probably why they're down by 6 right now. And Connecticut, Dewana Bonner with 6 points. Alyssa Thomas with 7 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds. She's on triple-double watch here. Bree Jones with 8 points and a rebound. You got Ty Harris with 6 points. 2 assists, and you have Dejanay Carrington with 7 points and 1 rebound. Nelson Adota, 1 point, and Tiffany Mitchell, 5 points for the Sun on the bench. They're up to 6 turnovers. They're shooting 46.9% from the field. Only taking 4 threes, made one of them 25%, and 9 for 12 from the free throw line. So those are all the games that are happening right now, people. Those are all the games that are happening at the moment. All right. So what do I hope the Liberty show in this second half? We really have to clean up these second quarters. That's I know that I said the second half, but second quarters have been our downfall. What I've seen is when we're up in the first, we give back the lead in the second, and when we're down in the first, we fight back in the second. So we need to find a way to equal that out, to be up in the first and sustain the lead, and even when we're down in the first, still fight back and regain the lead. Because I don't understand why, like, the second quarter comes and we're up by a lot, and they just give the lead right back. In this league, every team is going to be competitive, even this 0-7 Mystics team. So some things to work out. I like the energy from Kayla Thornton in the starting lineup. We just have to figure out the bench and make sure everybody's on the correct defensive rotations. A lot of times people are going under when they should be going over. Should be fighting over screens and leaving shooters wide open, or having guards guarding bigs in the paint. But still a work in progress. Still a work in progress. Donovan says these games today are close and on the lower scoring side. Yes, indeed, and that goes to show the league is getting better with more parity so far. These teams that are playing, besides Washington, are the are some of the top 5 teams in the league. Aces are number 1. Well, right now Connecticut is number 1. Aces are number 2. Dallas is up there as well. So these teams are the upper echelon besides Washington in the league right now. So we're hoping for continued parity in the league. Let me pull up the standings really quick so we could take a look. So we got Connecticut at 6-0, Vegas at 4-1, Liberty at 5-2. Then you got the Lynx at 4-2. Seattle at 5-3, Atlanta at 3-2, Dallas at 3-2. So all the teams playing tonight, besides Washington, are and currently Phoenix are in playoff contention, are in the top 8 seeds. So that's something to be aware of. Another thing to note is that starting June 1st, which is tomorrow, right? I think June 1st is tomorrow. Commissioner's Cup begins in the WNBA. If you're familiar with the NBA, it's similar to the in-season tournament, but Commissioner's Cup was founded first. Commissioner's Cup has been around since 2021 in the W. It's basically an in-season tournament. You play teams in your conference. These games still count towards regular season games. The 2 teams that are on top of their Commissioner's Cup standings in each conference will face each other in the Commissioner's Cup final. This year, they're doing it a little bit differently because of the Olympic break. Before, it used to be over the span of the first half of the season before All-Star. Now it's just the first 2 weeks of June. So from June 1st to June 13th, the Commissioner's Cup tournament will be taking place. I don't think anything will be different on the courts like the in-season tournament. I don't think they're bringing out different courts for the games, but there should be notation on the screen when this game is a Commissioner's Cup. You'll hear a lot about it from the broadcasters. Money is going towards the teams, the players, and the nonprofits of their choosing, or the organizations of their choosing. So for the Liberty, what they chose this year is Women Creating Change. That is the program they are putting money towards. All right, to show in the broadcast, there's about 3.5 minutes before the third quarter starts. Let me get things ready. I tend to do that a lot, where I get so busy with things during halftime that I forget to get the third quarter stuff ready. But yeah, that's the Commissioner's Cup this year. First 2 weeks of June starting tomorrow, I believe. Let me just verify that. Yep, starting Sunday, excuse me. Starting Sunday. No, I was right. Starting tomorrow, Chicago Sky, Indiana Fever kick off the Commissioner's Cup playoff tournament, and then we'll go for the next 2 weeks and see which 2 teams from each conference come out on top. It ends, the Commissioner's Cup tournament ends. The last game is on Thursday, June 13th, Vegas versus the Mercury. And then I think the Commissioner's Cup final will be on the 23rd, if I'm not mistaken. Let me verify that for us. 2021. They don't have it here in the. This is interesting. They don't have it here in the write up, but I'm gonna find out when it is. I'll just look at the key dates, and I can see um, when it actually takes place. Yeah, so June 25th. There we go. So June 25th, the Commissioner's Cup final would take place at the home of the team with the, I guess, the best record in Commissioner's Cup play. So last year it was the Liberty versus the Aces in Las Vegas. The Liberty won their first Commissioner's Cup trophy last season. The year before, Vegas had won it, and I think the year before, I think every year it's been a new winner. So season one in 2021, the Storm won it. 2022, the Aces won it. 2023, the Liberty won it. So there's been a different winner every year. So hopefully this year the Liberty are the first to win back to back, or win two. All right, it looks like they're coming back to the broadcast. It's Kim Adams and Chris Shern on the call. I didn't see who was on the call at the beginning of the game, so just putting that out there if you're familiar with those two. The Liberty, they gotta hit these open threes. We've really regressed. So hopefully they can come back to how they were shooting last year. And they need to get back in transition. The Mystics are beating the Liberty down in transition, and it's really affected them, allowed them to get easy baskets. All right, so we're coming back now. They're showing the game stats so far that we just went over. They've taken about equal shots. Washington's 15 for 34. The Liberty are 16 for 35 from the field. So they've taken about equal shots. Let's see if any lineup changes happen here. All right, so it'll be Washington ball to start the the second half, and we're off, people. And we are off start of the third quarter. So we have Steph Dolson with the ball over to Carly Samuelson. Top of the key three off the front rim, and the Liberty get the rebound. That's what we need to do. We need to fight for every rebound here. Sabrina with the ball coming across the foul line over to Kayla Thornton on the left side of the floor. Back to Sabrina. Sabrina guarded by Jade Melbourne. Everybody just standing on the perimeter. Benija gets fouled by Jade Melbourne on the three-point line. Not shooting, so the Liberty will take it out, sideline out of bounds. They're showing Vandershoot in street clothes. Benija inbounds to Sabrina. Sabrina gets the screen from Jonquel. She picks up her dribble, which throws things off. 7 on the shot clock. Breanna Stewart, turnaround jumper on Shakira Austin, and gets fouled by Shakira Austin. So Breanna Stewart going to the line for free throws. Breanna Stewart at the line for the first free throw, and she buries it. So she has one more to go. Breanna Stewart at the line for the second free throw. Knocks it down. So it's 51-45. Let's see if the Liberty can get another stop here. Melbourne brings it up. Melbourne gets to start in this second half and for Van Loo. Melbourne with the ball. Crossover on Kayla Thornton. She gets into the paint and gets fouled by Jonquel Jones. Dribble penetration by Jade Melbourne has affected the Liberty no matter who they had on her. So it should be sideline out of bounds because she was passing the ball. Stays Mystics ball. Samuelson over to Steph Dolson. Over to Jade Melbourne. Jade Melbourne by herself. The Liberty switch off perfectly. They get Shakira. Get back out there. Jonquel. Steph Dolson pump fake back to Shakira. Shakira shot clock violation. Great defense by the Liberty. Steph Dolson has to shoot that corner shot. She tries to get it back to Shakira. Shakira takes an extra dribble, and it's a turnover there. Great defense. Ball back in play with the Liberty. Sabrina over to Benija. Benija gets a screen from Jonquel. Benija into the paint. Benija with the left. She airballs it. Jonquel with the rebound. Just pick it up, Jonquel. Oh, Jonquel turns it over. Jade Melbourne up the court on the right-hand side. Finds Steph Dolson driving. The slowest person on the court, Steph Dolson, gets to the basket and scores. Liberty transition defense is not good. 45-51. Pass the ball. Kayla Thornton over to Breanna Stewart. Over to Sabrina. Sabrina pump fakes. The ball has not touched the paint yet. Just a lot of dribbling on the perimeter. Stewie with the ball. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Kayla Thornton for 3. It's an air ball. Liberty just playing on the perimeter. Not establishing anybody down in the paint. And they shoot an air ball. It's 51-47. We should have Jonquel Jones in the paint. Steph Dolson with the ball, looking for a player. Kayla Thornton with the steal. Kayla Thornton with the ball. She takes it right at Carly Samuelson, throws up the floater, and good. Kayla Thornton came to play today, and the Liberty go up 53-47. Shakira Austin in the paint against Stewie. She throws it up with the left, misses. Rebound, Stewie. Stewie over to Sabrina, left side of the floor. Comes across half court. I need Jonquel in the paint. Sabrina, she gets stripped. I thought it was a foul, but no foul call. The Liberty turn it over again. Over to Jade Melbourne. Nobody picks her up. She gets into the paint, throws it up, misses. Kayla Thornton fighting for it, and it should be out on Shakira Austin, and it should be out of bounds. But they say it's Stays Mystics ball. They're showing the replay. Kayla Thornton gets the steal, goes coast to coast, throws up the floater, and scores. So it Stays Mystics ball. Jade Melbourne to inbound. And Shakira Austin with the ball. She has the ball, foul line. She throws it up with the right, misses, rebound, Jonquel Jones. Jonquel Jones pushing it up the court. Finds Stewie. Stewie gets it, catches it, and scores. Great hands by Stewie. Liberty go up by 8. Liberty get mismatched in transition and give up an easy basket to Shakira Austin in the paint. Sabrina with the ball. Somebody's open. You got to move the ball. Over to Jonquel. Over to Kayla Thornton. Kayla Thornton takes the screen from Jonquel. Jonquel trying to post up on Steph. Gets the ball in the baseline. One leg fall away. Jonquel. One leg fall away. Knocks it down. 57-49. Jade Melbourne up the court. Right side of the floor. Communicate. Liberty do. Over to Shakira Austin. She's on the 3-point line looking for Ariel Atkins. She comes off the curl. She's trying to communicate. Ariel Atkins, reverse spin. It looked like she traveled, but rolls around and scores, though. So it's going back and forth here. 57-51. No team getting stops right now. Subs are waiting at the bench at the scorer's table for the Mystics. Over to Sabrina. Sabrina calling for the screen. They slip it over to Breanna. Breanna for 3 off the front rim. Breanna Stewart, she hasn't really shot really good from 3 this year. Jade Melbourne goes coast to coast. She has Jonquel on her. I don't think that's a good matchup. But they switch off. Ariel Atkins for 3 in front of the Liberty bench. Buries it. And it's a 3-point game. Mystics just outworking the Liberty right now. They're getting up the court, seeking out mismatches, while the Liberty are moving slowly. They should be Breanna Stewart over to Kayla Thornton on the right-hand side. Kayla Thornton dribbling over to Breanna Stewart. Breanna Stewart crossover. She gets into the paint. And Jonquel with the rebound, foul, and 1. Jonquel Jones foul on Carly Samuelson. So Jonquel Jones gets the offensive rebound and goes back up with it, gets fouled, scores. And we'll go to the line for a free throw. Still don't like the offensive possessions here. I would like if we could establish Jonquel Jones further down in the paint. But she goes to the line and misses the free throw. So it's 59-54 still, a 5-point game. Van Leeuwen to the game for Melbourne. Aaliyah Edwards in the game. And Myisha Hines-Allen in the game as well. Aaliyah Edwards, mid-range jump shot. Stewie comes in to help on the rebound and gets it. Stewie over to Sabrina. Sabrina finds Jonquel. Jonquel, quick spin, goes up and scores. Takes the rookie down in there and goes quickly to work. Doesn't wait for any double team and scores. Van Loo over to Edwards, over to Carly Samuelson. She drives. Oh, good find by Samuelson. Nobody drops down. And Myisha Hines-Allen into double figures with 11. 61-56. Stewart with the ball. Let's move it. And they call a foul on Myisha Hines-Allen. Looked like a media timeout now. And the Liberty up 61-56. They're showing the replay. Carly Samuelson drives. Stewie comes over to help. Nobody drops down to help on Stewie's player. And Myisha Hines-Allen has a wide open layup. All right, so it's just going back and forth right now. Liberty outscoring them 12-11 in the quarter so far. Not both teams not getting too many stops here. The other scores, Vegas is up 45-39 and Connecticut is up 59-50. So we have some pretty competitive games so far tonight. I wonder what the substitutions are going to be for the Liberty. A lot of the subs are in foul trouble now. I would like to. I know the game is close, but so I don't think Sandy will be going to the bench. But I hope she does. I want to see Kennedy Burke get some minutes tonight. I think this game would be good for her to against a 0-7 team to get a rhythm. Before we start the Commissioner's Cup. Series, Commissioner's Cup, what's it called? It's Commissioner's Cup season. Liberty's next game is on Sunday against the Fever. There will be no watch along. I will be at that game on Sunday. I didn't see the home opener when we played the Fever, so I will be there this Sunday to see them play. See Caitlin Clark in person and see what everybody's been talking about. It should be a packed house again. Even though the Fever are not good, Caitlin Clark does draw a lot of people. Shout out to everybody who's here. It's not a big crowd tonight, but I appreciate all of you who tuned in for some W basketball tonight. It's the only game I'm doing tonight. I will not be doing the next game. So make sure you tune in on Ion or League Pass, wherever you can access it. To watch these games. Ion is always on Friday night, so anytime you're on Friday and you're home and you want to watch some W, go to Ion and you're bound to find a game. Annette, what's going on? Salute. Hope all is well. Janelle says, imagine 0-8. I wouldn't. At the rate it's going now, it's looking that way, but it would be a team like the Liberty to give Washington their first win. Ball back in play. Kayla Thornton for three. Kayla Thornton says, give me the starting spot. I need it. And the Liberty go up 8. Kayla Thornton. I think she's leading the team in scoring right now. Hey, cuz. Walking the treadmill, listen to you. Appreciate it, cuz. Ariel Atkins for 3, and she answers right back. Ariel Atkins right in front of the Liberty bench. It's like both teams can't help themselves. Jonquel with the pump fake. 1-2 Euro steps. There should be a foul and 1 Jonquel Jones. Me and Mrs. Jones. Mrs. Jones. Mrs. Jones. So Jonquel Jones, pump face, gets Aaliyah Edwards out of her seat. She does the Euro step. Hines Allen tries to slide over, doesn't get it. Jonquel gets the basket and scores. Let's see if she can complete the foul shot. It looks like they're gonna challenge it. At least that's what it looks like. Jonquel was going left. It looks like the Mystics are challenging this shot here. She pump fakes. She goes that way. Hines Allen is sliding right. She doesn't get her square. She gets her in between her legs. Like she's sliding over and hits Jonquel. So that should be Liberty Ball. It's 59-66 at the moment. They're reviewing it to see if they're going to overturn or not. Alrighty. So they're still doing the review. They're showing Ellie, the mascot. Let's see if the camera goes any more to the right. Let's see if I see my dad there. I gave Dad the tickets today for the game. See if he's there. Nah, they don't go that far. They're showing the replay again. Oh no, they're not. They're showing in the it says filling in for Courtney, essentially. They have Kayla Thornton and Courtney Vandersloot. Kayla Thornton with 15 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and she's shooting 42% from three-point range tonight. So I think that's a good fill-in, and I hope it stays that way. But knowing Sandy Brondello, Courtney Vandersloot, the next game, she's going to be right back in it. But I like what Kayla Thornton has brought to the team today. They're still reviewing this. This is taking a mighty long time. It should be pretty clear cut, but they're still reviewing it. I don't know what's happening. It looks like Ivana Doikic is coming in for Benijah Laney Hamilton. And they just keep showing the replay. They just keep showing the replay. She's moving. She's not set. So I don't understand why they keep replaying it here. But it looks like they're gonna be taking the. Are they taking the shots? Oh, they took the points off the board. People took the points off the board. So it was 59-64. Foul on Jonquel Jones. They called a charge. And it's Mystics ball. So it's 64-59. Jonquel gets charged with the offensive foul. I don't think it was an offensive foul. But Doikic is in the game right now. Ariel Atkins with the ball. Guarded by Kayla Thornton. 10 seconds on the shot clock. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. Van Loo. Crossover. Step back. Jumper. And they call a foul on Jonquel Jones on the rebound. She had missed the shot, but they call a foul on Jonquel Jones. So ball inbound with the Mystics again. Van Loo with the ball. Van Loo over to Atkins. Atkins drives, and they call a foul on the drive. So Ariel Atkins going to the line for free throws. So a bunch of fouls here late for the Liberty, causing the Mystics to regain possession and get free throws here. So Atkins at the line for 2 free throws. She misses the first, as someone would say, ball don't lie. Atkins at the line for the second, and she makes the second. So it's a 4-point game, 64-60. Liberty still up here. Dojkic with the ball. Dojkic finds Sabrina. Sabrina finds Jonquel on the roll. Jonquel gets fouled, misses the layup, and she's going to the line for 2 free throws. That was a good find by Sabrina. Hopefully next time hopefully Jonquel can fix it. Good look by Sabrina. She hesitates with the dribble. Aaliyah Edwards turns her head, and Jonquel gets smacked on the arm. So Jonquel at the line for 2 free throws. Oh, she misses the first. Gotta hit your free throws. We're missing. Jonquel's missed a couple free throws here today. She's up to 10 points and 7 rebounds. Jonquel for the second. Oh, she misses the second rebound. The second free throw, and it's still a 4-point game. She misses both free throws here. And Mystics have the ball. Van Loo on the left side of the floor. Van Loo gets the screen. Good finds Edwards. Looked like she traveled and scores. So it's a 2-point game here. Liberty have to figure something out with these pick and rolls. They're leaving the roller wide open, and it's causing issues here. They go corner to Kayla, top to Jonquel. Jonquel for 3. Jonquel gets it right back. Says, my bad for missing the free throws, and it's back to a 5-point game. They're going to run the same pick and roll again. They go, but they defend it better this time. Maisha Hines-Allen finds Van Loo. Van Loo. Oh, Stewie with the quick hands. Edwards saves it, though. Edwards, whoa, it's like, and they call a foul on Breanna Stewart on Aaliyah Edwards. Aaliyah Edwards is out of control there. She's losing the ball and everything, but she still finds a way to get it back. She gets the ball tipped out a couple times. She goes up and under. Looks like she just loses the ball there, but she gets the benefit of the doubt. Gets the foul call. She shoots the free throw, hits the first. Breanna Stewart takes a break, and let's see who they sub in for her. And Kennedy Burke is in the game for Breanna Stewart. She hits the second. So it's back to a 3-point game. Liberty up 67-64. This has been a dogfight of a third quarter. Both teams fighting to keep this lead as close as possible. Kennedy Burke, first shot in the game, and she misses the 3. Kayla Thornton tries to chase it down, but the Mystics have it. Van Loo over to Walker Kimbrough, down to Maisha Hines-Allen in the paint. Good hand. She gets her hands on the ball, and good hands by Kennedy Burke. Gets her hands on the ball and gets the strip here. Sabrina with the ball, trying to fight. Sabrina finds Kennedy Burke. Kennedy Burke in the paint. Spin move by Kennedy. Oh, she leaves it short. And a rebound to the Mystics. Man, Kennedy with a beautiful spin move in the paint. Just left it short there. Shatori Walker Kimbrough, they throw it to her. It goes off her hands and out of bounds. Liberty get lucky there. They were trying to get the mismatch in the paint there with a Sabrina guarding Maisha Hines-Allen down there. And that, I think Kate Martin has been playing. Last time I checked, she had 3 points. That was at halftime, so I'm not sure about now. Julie Van Loo fouls Dojkic on her way to the basket. So the Liberty are in the bonus. The Liberty will be shooting free throws. So Dojkic at the line to shoot some free throws here. Dojkic at the line, shoots the first, and she hits the first. Dojkic at the line for the second. Oh, she misses the second. The Liberty just inconsistent with their free throws. Number 1 in the league in free throw percentage this season so far, and have missed a number of them tonight. Mystics with the ball over to Walker Kimbrough. Walker Kimbrough out to Hines Allen. Hines Allen looking for Van Loo. Van Loo with the ball, crossover on Doikic, finds the cutting Aaliyah Edwards, guarded by Jonquel. 1 second on the shot clock. That should be a shot clock violation. Great defense by the Liberty. So it'll be Liberty ball, sideline, out of bounds. It looks like somebody's about to sub in here. Great defense by the Liberty, showing the replay. Aaliyah Edwards shoots late. It was blocked anyway by Jonquel. So we're at 38 seconds to go. 36 seconds here. Liberty ball. Doikic over to Kennedy Burke. Kennedy Burke finds Sabrina. Sabrina spin move. Sabrina to the basket. Floater. Sabrina gets fouled. Foul called on the Mystics. They foul Sabrina shooting the floater. So the Liberty going back to the line for free throws. So Sabrina had a quiet second half so far after scoring 18 in the first. She shoots the free throw and buries it. 69-64 with 25 seconds to go. Atkins back into the game. Let's see who she subbed in for. For Maisha Hines Allen. Sabrina at the line for the second and hits the second. So it's a 6-point game with 20 on the shot clock. The shot clock and the game clock are identical, so the Mystics will probably be playing for 1 shot here. Van Loo out by half court, guarded by Doikic. Shakira Austin back in the game. She comes to set the screen. Van Loo, one-legged three, banks it in off the top of the glass. So it's a 3-point game here. Doikic with the ball, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Kayla throws it up, and that's how the quarter ends. So Van Loo, I think in the first game, she hits a half-court heave to end the second quarter or the third quarter. And again, she shoots a one-legged fall away that hits off the top of the backboard and goes in. But apparently, these are the type of shots she hit. So it's a 3-point game going into the fourth quarter. Liberty can never make it easy, huh? Liberty can never make it easy. So let's get it ready for the fourth here. In other games, Vegas and Atlanta are tied at 53 apiece, and Connecticut is up by 3 on Dallas. So we have some very competitive games here, which I am not complaining about. Very competitive games. Let me look at the box score for the rest of these teams here. So we have Asia Wilson with 22 and 8. Of Kelsey Plum with 14 and 6 assists. Jackie Young with 10 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. The Dream. Let's see. I think Kate Martin, she has 2 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists in 17 minutes. For the Dream, who's carrying them? Alicia Gray with 14, Ryan Howard with 9, Haley Jones with 8, Tina Charles with 5, and Cheyenne Parker Tyus with 4. Okay. And let me look at the Connecticut game here. Connecticut up. Oh, man, they're already into the fourth quarter. I guess that game hasn't had a lot of fouls so far. Connecticut is up 59-56 at the 6-minute mark in the fourth. You got 19 from Agumbawale, 13 from Segrist. You got 10 from Bonner, 13 assists, from Alyssa Thomas, 8 rebounds. Bree Jones with 18 and 3 rebounds. Ty Harris with 6. Carrington with 9 and 2 rebounds. So very competitive games so far, people. Very competitive games. We're still in commercial if you're just joining. Thanks for everybody who's been here all night watching this Liberty Mystics watch along. They just came back to the broadcast. It's the start of the fourth. Liberty up 70-67. They will be starting the quarter with the ball. Hopefully the Liberty can apply pressure and close this game out, so we can see some Marquisha minutes. We can see some minutes from the rest of our bench here. The Washington Mystics are leading the league in bench points. 22 points a game from their bench. They have 31 off their bench tonight. Ball with the Liberty. Benijah Laney Hamilton over to Stewie. Stewie with the pump fake. She gets to the baseline. Out to Dojkic. Dojkic back to Stewie in the corner. Stewie spins away from the double team. Goes corner to Kayla Thornton. Kayla Thornton for three. Short. And rebound Shakira Austin. Washington has a chance to make it a 1-point game or tie the game here with a three. Melbourne. Kayla Thornton jumps the passing lane and gets the steal. Kayla Thornton brings the ball up the court over to Ivana Dojkic. Dojkic wide open for three. Misses. Oh, man. Wide open threes missed, and Mystics have the rebound. Atkins with the ball. Top of the key. She brings it, dribbles all the way back out. Tries to penetrate. Picks up her dribble. Looking for somebody. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Jade Melbourne just blows right by Benijah Laney Hamilton and scores. I don't know who Benijah's looking for. That's your player. You got to stick with him. And it's a 1-point game. Benijah with the ball. Benijah crossover, gets the ball stripped. And the Mystics have a chance to take the lead here. Over to Jade Melbourne. Over to Steph Dolson, top of the key. And Ariel Atkins for the lead. Somebody get the rebound, and Dojkic secures it. Liberty hanging on right now, and a foul called by Jade Melbourne. Liberty hanging on by a thread here. Benijah gives up the lane. Melbourne scores, and then comes down, tries to atone for her mistake on the offensive end, and gets the ball stripped. So Liberty to inbound here. We need some solid possession. Benijah in the paint against Shakira. She goes to Melbourne. To Dojkic. Dojkic pulls up for the mid-range jump shot. Everybody retreats, and 4 Mystics are under the basket for the rebound. Ariel Atkins with the ball, guarded by Stewie. Kayla Thornton with another tip and gets the steal. Kayla Thornton coast to coast with the left and scores. Let's go, Kayla. Kayla infusing energy. Timeout, Washington. Liberty turning defense to offense. Kayla Thornton really trying to will this team to a win against the winless Mystics right now. Kayla Thornton up to 17 points in her start today. First start of the season. Liberty struggling right now, but yeah, Drizzy, the Liberty, they don't look good right now, man. They do not look good. I'm not sold on this team at the moment. I'm not sold on this team. Kayla Thornton in her first start, 17 points. She's taking 9 threes, so she's getting those shots up. But we've needed every single one of them. She has 4 steals tonight. Benijah Laney Hamilton not having a good night, up to 6 points, 3 of 7 shooting, 2 turnovers. Listen, if your team can rebound, you have a chance against the Liberty. If you have a guard that can penetrate and you can rebound, you have a chance. You have De'Erica Hamby, you got Cam Brink. The only thing with Cam Brink, Jonquel might try to get her in foul trouble, but De'Erica Hamby has shown she can get 20 and 10 plus against anybody. So I wouldn't put it past this team. We are up to 11 turnovers. The rebounding battle, we're still winning it by 2, but the shot selection, we're shooting 9 for 26 from 3, not 34%. 9 for 26, so we're not even making half. And that's how it's been all season for the Liberty. I like Kayla Thornton starting. I think if Vandersloot comes off the bench, she can man that second unit. I think that's what we need. We need somebody to man the second unit. Because once we start making substitutions, things get out of whack. Players start doing things that they shouldn't be doing. Not the starters aren't perfect either, but I think Vandersloot would be better suited, especially at her age, and she already dealing with back issues, and we're only 8 games in. That she should come off the bench and stabilize that unit. Have to tell the players where to go, and then if we need to play them together, her and Sabrina, then we will. But I don't think Sandy's gonna do it. But Kayla's making a good case tonight. Kayla Thornton making a great case to be in the starting lineup. Put Benijah at the shooting guard, and Kayla at the 3. Liberty have only 4 bench points. The Mystics have 33, I think they just said. 33 bench points for the Mystics tonight. It's Mystics ball. Steph Dolson over to Shakira Austin. And a bounce pass from Shakira Austin goes out of bounds and turnover Mystics. That was a good play, though, if they would have got it to Ariel Atkins with Sabrina on her. But thankfully, it was a turnover. Sabrina with the ball. So the lineup on the floor right now for the Liberty is Sabrina Ionescu, Brianna Stewart, Jonquel Jones, Kayla Thornton, and Benijah Laney. Hamilton. Brianna Stewart at the top of the key. Brianna Stewart tries to drive, and they call an offensive foul on Brianna Stewart. So we get the ball back and we turn it right back over. Brianna Stewart gets away with doesn't get away with it. I guess they said she elbows her in the side of the neck, and turnover Liberty. Look at that. Easy. They pick and roll. She slips the pick and roll and scores. 1-point game. And a foul on the Mystics. It's been that way all night. You have to communicate there. That play has been there all day. We go and try and hedge the ball handler, and we leave the roller wide open to the basket. Brianna Stewart drives to the basket, goes up with the left, and misses the layup. And the Mystics have a chance to take the lead here. Brianna Stewart goes with the left, shoots it right over the basket. Shatori Walker-Kimbrough with the drive out to Shakira. Shakira Austin looking for somebody. Finds Steph Dolson top of the key. Shatori Walker goes back door and scores. Mystics take the lead. Their first lead of the game here. It's 73-72 Washington. Mystics take the lead. Liberty dribbling off people's feet. And they say it's Liberty ball. It goes off Ariel Atkins' feet. 8 seconds on the shot clock here. Benijah tries to jump the passing lane. Shatori Walker goes back door and goes for an easy layup. Nah, Jersey, I respect it. Y'all should clown us if we lose this game. Ball back in play. Sabrina tries to drive. 4 seconds. Goes up and under. Shoots it at the basket. Oh, and Sabrina bails us out. Was that a 3? No, it was a 2. Sabrina bails us out, and the Liberty retake the lead, 74-73. If I was the Mystics, I would rerun that same play over and over and over. That pick and roll. You see how the Liberty are playing it. And thankfully, Steph Dolson slips, and there's a miscommunication there with the Mystics. The Liberty have the ball. Brianna Stewart to Sabrina. Sabrina tries for 3, misses the whole rim. I don't know why. Oh my gosh. Maisha Hines-Allen on the break goes and misses. Brianna Stewart with the rebound is up. Slow it down. There's no need to rush. And Sabrina gets wide open. Oh, Sabrina smokes a layup under the basket off her knee and turnover. Oh my goodness. The Liberty just capitulating here. The coach said slow it down. And the Liberty just look out of sorts here. I think Sandy Brondello needs a timeout to calm this team down. They're starting to panic here. Sabrina had a wide open layup under the basket and hits the bottom of the rim. So it's a 1-point game approaching 5 minutes to go here. And they call a foul on Jonquel Jones on Ariel Atkins. Liberty are tightening up here. So they had a big lead, blew it again, and now the Mystics took the lead, and they're within one now. Mystics ball, Benija slaps it out of their hands, but they recover it. Van Loo to the paint. Oh my goodness, it's like preschool basketball. They get another layup because we can't stop rim penetration. Washington up 75-74. Sabrina to the basket, looks for the cut, and Sabrina steps out of bounds. We're gonna lose this game, I feel. Sandy not calling the timeout. She just saying run it again, run it again. Everybody just standing on the perimeter while Sabrina's driving the baseline. And another turnover by the Liberty. Atkins over to Edwards. Edwards drives, goes right into Jonquel. Thankfully, she misses and rebound Breanna Stewart. Breanna Stewart brings the ball up the court. She attacks early, goes up, foul, and she's going to the line. That's our best offense, going to the foul line. Because this team here, boy, I tell you, they have not played well tonight. Kleber Marconi, salute to you. Thanks for the subscription, my friend. Breanna Stewart with a double-double, 12 points, 15 rebounds, 5 assists. But it hasn't really mattered as much as the Liberty have tied the game here at 75 all. 0-7 Mystics team are tied with the 5-2 Liberty here. And the Liberty retake the lead. 76-75 here, guys. 76-75. It's the same thing. And they call a foul on Maisha Hines-Allen on the screen. So the Liberty get a break here. Liberty get a break here. Let's see if they can capitalize. Ball back in play with the Liberty. Let's see if we can establish Jonquel Jones in the paint. Oh, they're going to call an offensive foul. I knew it. I just knew it. I knew it. Jonquel Jones starts to establish position. And they call an offensive foul on Jonquel Jones on Aaliyah Edwards. So we get the ball back and we turn it right back over. Carly Samuelson back into the game for the Mystics. They run the same play and we cannot defend it. I don't understand what Sandy is communicating to these players. Honestly, they're running the same play. So it's a foul on the Liberty on the pass. So Mystics to inbound. Leave Aaliyah Edwards out there on the 3-point line. Like Van Loo, a deep three, and she misses. Jonquel secures the rebound. I don't know. Sabrina brings the ball across half court over to Breanna Stewart. Over to Benija Laney. Benija Laney drives, looking for someone. Stewart wide open. She finds her and scores. Timeout, Washington. So Liberty go back up by 3. Oh, snap. Jersey says Aces need Chelsea great back. Oh, they're losing. 69-64. Wow. Wow. 4 minutes to go here. Yeah. That's why they end up signing Tip Hayes. I don't know if Tip Hayes, excuse me, is the answer for um your point guard position, meaning dishing the ball, but she is another scorer they can go to. But looking at their box score, Asia has 24, Plum has 19, Jackie Young has 12. Yeah, I got 0 from Stokes. Oh, you just got a 3 from Alicia Clark. I don't know. I don't know. Well, listen. That's why they ended up dropping Diasia Fear. They're trying to find some, I guess, stuff with Chelsea Gray is worse than we thought. I guess. Oh, and Dallas has retaken the lead as well. Holy smokes. I need to switch to that game over here. Let me just keep an eye on the game cast for that game. Wow, Dallas might take down the undefeated Sun, but they just missed a couple shots and it's a timeout. So it's 72-71, Wings at Connecticut, 44 seconds to go. Dallas has scored 22 points in the fourth quarter, outscored them by 10 to take the lead here with 44 seconds to go. Arike Gumbawale carrying this team. She's up to 21. Maddie Segrist, 17 for Maddie Segrist. Bree Jones, I think this is her highest point total this year. 22 points for Bree Jones. 13 points, 14 assists, 8 rebounds for Alyssa Thomas. This is interesting. So we have an undefeated team that might go down. We have a winless team that might get their first win. It's all going crazy over here. The Aces might go down to Atlanta. It's looking wild. It's looking wild. So I'm gonna keep track of all these games here, people. We have some very close games coming down the stretch here, and we have another game about to start in about 5 minutes or so. That was bad defense by Benai. They're showing that back door on Shatori Walker Kimbrough from Shatori Walker Kimbrough. But Nigel just looking at the ball, doesn't have her eye on her man. And that's it. She scores. Nick, good question. Why are the Liberty struggling to win? If I had to answer, bro, I would be a coach. But in all honesty, it's just the Mystics are running the same play over and over. The Liberty, I don't know if the coach hasn't communicated a way to stop it, or the players are just being lazy here because they're running the same pick and roll, and they're getting right to the basket here. Offensive foul on Shakira Austin on Benai, or was it on Ariel Atkins on Benai Jelani? They're giving up offensive rebounds, and they still can't stop rim penetration. Ball back at play with the Liberty here. Benija with the ball. Over to Sabrina. Sabrina to Stewie. Stewie, spacing is all off. Sabrina takes a deep three for no reason, and we get the long rebound. Benija with the ball. Slow it down. Kayla Thornton back to John Quell. John Quell takes a three this time. Oh, John Quell hits a three. And the Liberty go up 6. Shakira Austin with the ball. Over to Van Loo. Van Loo. Shakira in the paint. Spins on Brianna Stewart. Throws it up with the right and scores. Ball inbounded to the Liberty. It's a 4-point game here. Brianna Stewart brings it across half court. Almost a turnover there. John Quell, don't get the foul. Kayla Thornton over to Sabrina. We don't need a 3 here. We just need a good basket at the rim. Top of the key to John Quell. Over to Kayla Thornton. Kayla Thornton, wing 3. Oh, Kayla! Kayla Thornton for 3. 6-point game. Kayla Thornton with the steal, and they call a pushing foul. Kayla Thornton, and she falls on her wrist. Oh, no. Hope she's okay. Kayla Thornton has really come to play today. She's like, put me in the starting lineup, please. So Kayla Thornton gets the steal and gets pushed out of bounds. Kayla Thornton. Let me look at us. Like Kayla Thornton's 4 for 10 from 3 today. 20 points in her first start. Ball and play with the Liberty here. Sabrina. See, and they get to Jonquel. Jonquel wide open. Same spot for 3. Misses. And Shakira Austin with the rebound. Liberty need to get back. Shakira Austin drives, throws it up, and misses. And the Liberty slow it down. Get the ball across half court before we get another 8-second violation like last game. Sabrina guarded by Carly Samuelson. Sabrina looking for the screen, finds the screen. She tries to go around it, and they call a blocking foul on Stephanie Dolson. Stephanie Dolson is a double agent today. She's helping us out with all these fouls. The Liberty are in the bonus. Liberty should be shooting the rest of the way. But Sabrina has to do better about getting, when they bring that double, somebody has to be open. So she needs to do better with finding that open player. That would lead to more ball movement and easier baskets for the Liberty. Sabrina at the line, hits the first. Looking at this other game, the Dreamer up by 4 with 2.5 to go. The Sun have retaken the lead. Sabrina hits the second. So it's 70. It's up to a 9-point game here. Up to a 9-point game here for the Liberty. On a 12-2 run here. To regain command here. Shakira Austin gets fouled by Brianna Stewart, blocking foul. So Shakira Austin going to the line for free throws. Did they really, Drizzy? ESPN taking a while to update these scores. Maybe run the clock down. So 1:07 left to go. Shakira Austin at the line misses the first free throw. Aaliyah Edwards and Jade Melbourne into the game. Shakira also with 10 points and 6 rebounds tonight. At the line for the second, and she buries the second. Get the ball in quickly. 1 minute set timeout. Full timeout looks like by Sandy Brondello. All right, so the Liberty going a 12-2 run to regain command here. Big plays by Kayla Thornton down the stretch. Saved the Liberties behind because they have not played well at all. At all. They played well in spurts. The first quarter was the best quarter for the Liberty. And every quarter since then, Washington has outscored them besides this one. They outscored them 28-17 in the second, 22-21 in the third, and 16. Liberty outscoring them 16-11 here in the fourth. James, salute. What's going on, bro? Hope all is well. Is this game over or are they still in timeout? I'm so confused here. I'm looking at this Sun Wings game trying to see if it's still going on, but it doesn't look like they're up. It looks like they're in a timeout. I hope that's correct. But the Aces trying to fight to win this game. They're down 4 with under 2 minutes to go here. Both Liberty players in the front court, 16 and 15 from Brianna, 16 and 10 from Jonquel. So it's Mystics ball. It's Liberty ball in the front court. 9-point lead. Sabrina to inbound. And we almost turn it over. Sabrina, what a terrible pass that was. But the Liberty get lucky. Sabrina with the ball. They bring the double. Somebody has to be open, Sabrina. Pass the basketball. Goes corner to Kayla Thornton. Kayla Thornton for 3. Short. And fighting for the rebound. We don't get it. And timeout, Washington. That's what Sabrina has to work on. She was triple teamed by the 3-point line. That means 2 other players are open. You got to find that open player. So Washington calls a quick timeout to try and cut into this lead here. All right, this is a 2-point game here in Atlanta. Aces are within 2. And it's a 1-point game still in Connecticut. Alyssa Thomas is missing some free throws here. Oh, you're going to Munich? Oh man. All the best on your deployment in 2 weeks. So you got a couple more weeks here with us on this side. But 2 weeks getting deployed, that's tough. So it's 51 seconds to go, people. 51 seconds to go. It's 9 seconds left in this Wings Sun game. It looks like Alyssa Thomas just blocked a layup. Sevgi misses a shot in the paint. And I think the Wings are going to lose this game here. Unless something happens. Oh, yeah, the Wings looking like they're going to lose here. Liberty played Fever on Sunday. They play Chicago again. So if they want to win anything against Chicago, they have to fix up. And even against the Fever, even though they're winless, I mean, they only have 1 win, they're still a tough out. So Liberty really have to fix up. Mystics to inbound here, guys. Atkins can't get it in. Oh, she gets it into Carly Samuelson. Sabrina fights over the screen. They get it to Shakira in the paint. She goes at Brianna Stewart, throws it up, and gets fouled. So Shakira Austin going to the line for free throws. So it's a 2-point game in Connecticut. Dallas ball with 1.2 seconds left. You know who's getting the ball. It's Enrique Gumbawale or bust. Shakira Austin misses the first free throw. There's 44 seconds to go here. 44 seconds. Jade Melbourne into the game for the Mystics. And Shakira for the second free throw, and she rattles it in. So we call a reset timeout. That means ball just gets advanced, no huddle up on the benches. And so it's Liberty advance the ball to the front court. Ball gets inbounded to Brianna Stewart. They bring the double. Somebody's open. Make yourself available. Brianna Stewart just dribbling. She dribbles into a crowd. It's like our players don't want to pass the ball. I don't understand what's going on here. They bring the double team. Our players are not. They're trying to get around the double. So Brianna Stewart going to the line for free throws. Looks like a challenge maybe by the Washington Mystics here. I mean they won their earlier challenge, so they earned another one. But let me see exactly what happened here. Yeah, it looks like they may be challenging that. I don't know what there is to challenge, but I guess you got to use the timeout anyway. You might as well just give it a shot. So it looks like the Sun are 7-0. They haven't updated yet. Sevgi turns the ball over on the inbound, and that's the game, people. The Sun continue their undefeated run, 7-0 for the Connecticut Sun, remain in first place. The Wings move to 3-3. So we have our first game that's final of tonight. Now it's down to this Aces Dream game. The Dream are back up by 3 against the Aces with a minute to go. Aces ball. Asia Wilson misses a shot and rebound by the Dream. This game is coming right down to the wire here. She doesn't even touch the ball. She runs right into her arm. Your thoughts on Victoria? Your thoughts on Victoria from Seattle elbows Caitlin and the ref didn't even call the foul on her. Props to Chris for sticking up for Caitlin, picking up the take. Was on that play she elbowed her? I was doing something while I was watching the game as well. I just saw Christy Size got a tech. I didn't actually see the replay. I didn't see if it was an elbow or what happened. But I know her and Caitlin were going back and forth on one of the earlier 3-point shots by Caitlin. So I'm not too sure about that. So I have to go and take a look at that. I didn't see the elbow or that play in general. Jersey said, I'm not that sold on the Suns. If a team threes are falling, they can be beaten. Yeah, they're a very solid defensive team. I will give them that, but I'm not. They're having a good start. I'll give them that as well, but I don't know. They're always going to be a tough out. As long as everybody stays healthy, Alyssa Thomas is always going to be a problem for them. A problem for them, for the other team, I should say. They can be beaten, but right now it doesn't look like it. They've played a lot of close games, and they've somehow pulled it out each and every time. Brianna Stewart hits the first free throw. The call challenge failed. It was just it was a shot in the dark. She hits both free throws. So it's back to a 9-point game with 39 seconds to go here. Van Loo quickly up the court. Van Loo goes to the basket, throws up the layup. Oh, it bounces off the back rim. Kayla Thornton secures the rebound. Dribble, Kayla. You can dribble. Kayla dribbles across half court. Finds Benijah. And this game should be done. Benijah with the crossover. And they call a foul. 17 seconds to go. Yeah, Drizzy, they really struggled against this guy. But then again, Alyssa Thomas did get ejected in that game for that foul on Reese. So Benijah Laney Hamilton hits the first free throw. Let me see what the line was on this game. That might play a part. Liberty were 13.5-point favorites according to ESPN. And she hits the second. So right now they are up by 11. So if you had Liberty to cover, you lost your bet today. So the Liberty with a unneeded tough win against the Washington Mystics. Final score, game is over finally. Liberty moved to 6-2. Final score 90-79. Kayla Thornton in her first start this season. She comes out, shows out with a 20-piece on 4 of 11 from 3-point range. Thank heavens we win this game. We're going to take a quick look at the box score before I let y'all out of here. And then we can go about our evening here. Let's take a look here. Let me go back to it. This game, box score. Angel Reese was giving Alyssa Thomas work in the post. I haven't actually gone back and watched that game because I was at the Liberty game that night. I just got the alert that Alyssa Thomas got ejected. But I'm not surprised. Alyssa Thomas doesn't have bounce. She's a solid she's a solid defender, but against a person as twitchy as Angel Reese, jumping up and down, it's hard for Alyssa to keep up. For the Mystics, Steph Dolson, 22 minutes, 2 points. Shakira Austin, 12 points, 6 rebounds in 23 minutes. Van Loo, 8 points. Samuelson, 5 points. Atkins, 15 points, 7 rebounds. Their bench really contributed. Hines Allen with 11 and 7. Edwards with 7 and 4. Walker Kimbrough with 6 and 3 steals. And Melbourne with 11 and 4 assists. She took over in that second quarter for them. For the Liberty, Kayla Thornton, first start, 20 points, 5 steals, 4 assists. Hamilton, another subpar night, 8 points. Stewart with 18 points, 15 rebounds, 5 assists. Jonquel, 16 points, 10 rebounds. Sabrina with 24, 1 rebound, 3 assists. And our bench, we only got points from Marquisha with 1 point and Dojkic with 3. Burke, Sabali, and Fabic do not score. Liberty end up bringing up that percentage, 34% from 3. They dropped their free throw percentage, 74% from the line. They finished with 14 turnovers. The Mystics, they shoot 72% from the line, 38% from 3, 46% from the field. They had 14 turnovers. They had 22 assists to our 18 assists, but thankfully the Liberty were able to pull out the win. So, James said, am I doing Chicago Fever at 12 tomorrow? No, I will not be doing that game, unfortunately. Next time I will be on is Tuesday. So be on the lookout for Tuesday, when the Liberty, I think the Liberty are playing that day. I think we play Chicago on Tuesday for the Commissioner's Cup. Yeah, Tuesday, the Liberty plays Chicago in Chicago at 8 p.m. Commissioner's Cup. Remember, Commissioner's Cup, guys, it starts tomorrow. The first 2 weeks of June 1st to June 13th, is basically the WNBA in-season tournament. So be on the lookout for that. These games count double as tournament games and regular season wins as well. So Liberty won the Commissioner's Cup last year against the Aces. The way they're playing now, I don't see it, but anything could happen when the stakes are high. All right, people. Thanks for everyone who's tuned in tonight. Liberty win. The Aces are about to lose. They're down by 5 with 16 seconds left. Connecticut win. They go again. They're still undefeated. The Connecticut Sun are 7-0. And until next time, guys, make sure you leave a like, subscribe. I'll be back on Tuesday for another watch along. Liberty at Chicago. Appreciate you guys and salute.